So I'm pretty sure this microphone is broken. So I'm just going to make this quick. It's pretty clear to me that the guy is extremely damaged individual. We're going to start with that. It's pretty clear.
Alright, so I'm coming on here. I just want to say some things. Am I sounding good? Yeah, I'm sounding fine. I just, like, seriously, as the title says, I don't like people. I don't like how they treat me, how they act like they know what's going on in my life. Like these idiots, for instance, going around saying I need to lose weight and see a doctor, and it's like, have you not been paying attention? I have been seeing a doctor, and my health has been getting progressively worse. Why do you think we're talking about it getting progressively worse? Like, I shouldn't have to even say this. You know, how does someone get a bunch of prescriptions where she can't even think right if she's not going to a doctor? You know, so it's like you really need to stop that stupidity, because it's obvious I'm going to a doctor. It's obvious I've been losing weight. It's obvious I've been trying to have some kind of form of normalcy. I don't even like going online and talking anymore. I just rather stay to myself and try to feel a little bit better, because I haven't felt good in a very long time. So, like, lay off the stupid crap, you know? And I want the people who love me, who care for me, if you hear that stupid crap, tell them it's stupid crap. Tell them, listen, you're bull crapping. You're not telling the truth. You're lying about her. She is going to the doctor. You know, so don't, like, it's so ridiculously stupid how these people think I'm something that I'm not, because they listen to strangers who don't even know me, who's just making shit up so they can have some kind of broadcast. You know, I'm on 5 different medications right now, trying to help me with the medical problems I have. You know, and I know these medications don't make me sound normal, sober, blah blah blah, however you want to put it. I know that. You know, these medications, I'm not supposed to even use machinery with it, you know? It says it. Do not may cause drowsiness. Use care when operating a vehicle, vessel, boat, or machinery. It says it may cause dizziness. It does, very much. And I get people who want to lie about what's going on with me, who wants to make it seem like I'm not going through anything, and it's like every day I'm waking up in extreme pain. Every day I have bouts of confusion and fog. I'm drowsy most of the day. You know, I'm not functioning right. I know I'm not functioning right. And there's nothing the doctors can do right now except tell me to rest. Because I have to have all these other things done before I can somewhat get better. I don't even know if I will ever. You know, I'm at that point. I don't know if that made any sense. Did it make any sense? Okay. But no, I don't like people. They're mean. They're liars. They're charlatans. They have no compassion, no empathy. Just empty, mean vessels of invalidation and hatred. I don't want to be part of that. I don't even want to be called human because of that. That the majority of people are like that. You know? You make a mistake and then they'll quickly stab you in the back for a mistake. Instead of, you know, acknowledging the mistake and forgiving you and saying, do better next time. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't stream a lot. And I don't want to stream. Because I don't want to be lied about and see them lying about me, and I don't even want to really speak about anything, to tell you the truth. You know, I just want my peace, my solitude. If I need a place to say something, I just want a safe place just to say how I feel. I need peace and relaxation. You know, stress is really bad on me lately. It really affects my heart rate a lot, and it hurts physically if I get too stressed out. And I know there's people here that understand what I'm going through, because they're pain patients too, you know. But I really wonder about some of you people who say you're Christians, because you really are going to get it on Judgment Day. You're really going to get it on Judgment Day, because you want to just hurt people just to hurt people. Like, your heart is full of violence and hatred. I don't even know if Jesus would allow you in his kingdom with that much violence and hatred. I don't think he would. I think he's going to call you a person who practices iniquity. And then you're doomed. All because you thought it was funny to pick on someone and to hurt someone who's sick. That's the words you don't want to hear, is Jesus saying, I never knew you, you who practice iniquity. Like, what are you going to say to Jesus? Like, honestly, what are you going to say to Jesus when he questions you about how you treat me? You think you can convince him to want to make fun of me? You think you can convince him for that? Because he doesn't do actions like that.
Hey, is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back, man? Making fun of poor little Joe Dirt?
Probably, because I'm sure Yahweh'd be chiming in too.
That's funny, because my mom used to say that to me if she caught me doing stuff. Like one time I was jerking my gherkin. Can I say that? And she goes, is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
Whatever. Maybe someday you'll learn how to be a decent human being. you're kicking Jesus. You know, every ill word you say about me, you're doing that to Jesus. You know why? Because he took the penalty for your sin. And you just keep slapping him over and over and over and over again with your sin. That's pretty disgusting. You say you're a Christian, you know what I say is true out of my mouth. If you truly believe in Jesus, you're not doing right by God. You're not even in the remote sense being godly. And Jesus will get you on it someday. Peace, Maranatha. Babe, I hate being poor. I have to go to the bathroom again. Ugh. Can you talk to the folks?
Yeah, I'll talk to them.
Yeah, you could tell them about our internet problems that we have. $20, that's all I need.
Oh, yeah, okay, so Shanny looked at something. Okay, so here's what happened. We went offline quick. And so I checked the phone, and the phone said that it doesn't support tethering, which we weren't even using anyway. I don't understand why that popped up. But the hotspot don't work anymore. So now we're coming to you from my, well, you can call this an Obama phone. That's exactly what it is. It's an Obama phone. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck happened, but now we're out of internet. We don't have internet now. But, thank God for the government phone. That's how we're coming to you now. So $20 we could get internet though.
Yeah. Through the
Jesus Christ, it's like God.
If it's not one thing, it's another, dear.
Yeah.
I just wish there was just something or someone
Yeah.
that could pick us up and help us.
Yeah, I know. There have been, but not in the level that we need. We need massive help. We need a person that has a good amount of money to say, hey, yeah, I'm a Christian too. I'll help you. I've been there.
Or someone who helps us get jobs.
My therapist says I shouldn't even have a job.
Yeah, I know.
And your doctor would tell you you shouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
I'm not getting into personal stuff. I'm not going to talk about that end of it. Because I do have something going on in the background that I don't want anybody knowing about.
It just seems so unfair. Like everything in this world seems so unfair.
We would have been, like I said.
Like, I wanted to have a mother. Did I get that? No. I got a woman who hated my guts since the time I came out of her, probably before that. I wanted a protective father. Did I get that? No. I got a cuck of a father who allowed my mom to do whatever she wanted to do to me and destroy me as a person in multiple ways. I wanted to have an education. Did I get that? No, because I had to go and take care of my brothers because my mother was incapable of taking care of my brothers. And then I was forced to be a mother at the age of 7, pretty much.
Yeah, CPS didn't do their job with your situation.
No. There's been so many times where I was being abused and, like, my parents would cut phone lines. Like, cut the phone lines just so I couldn't report them.
I mean, that's insane.
So I was trapped in a really bad scenario.
Yeah. Your life was sabotaged from the time you came out of the womb.
Yeah. While my brothers and sister were held on a freaking pedestal. But I was the reason why everyone had problems.
Yeah, okay.
All I was a little girl who wanted my freaking parents' approval. Did I get that? No. There's not one thing in my life that I wanted that I actually got. Life sucks.
And if you hear us smoking cigarettes in the background, it's because there's a nice guy down the street that literally just gives me them. Okay? We have no money. None. Nothing.
No,
We have nothing.
Nothing. And I'm gonna be 40.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're gonna be 39 in 3 days.
No, that's correct.
I'm
Happy
gonna be
birthday.
40. I'm gonna be 40 in 11 days.
Mm-hmm. Something like that, yeah.
And I have nothing to show for it.
No.
Because it just seems like everything I ever strive to do has been systematically sabotaged.
Yeah, pretty much. Me, I was sitting fine, and then this happened to me. The harassment.
Mm-hmm.
That destroyed my shit.
Destroyed our lives.
Completely destroyed it.
Isn't that nice? That you spend your whole life serving others, and the people you served end up backstabbing you and treating you like you're a non-entity.
Whatever.
Like, I was a mother of 2 boys, and I didn't get any freaking child support from the father. Because he has to be some meth dealer, some crackhead.
It's great.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Which is very insulting when people say that I'm a drug addict.
Yeah, I know. You ran from that.
Exactly. It's so insulting to me.
You ran from that shit. You did not. If you were into that yourself, you would have still been with him. You would have never left.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he died, but
Whatever.
regardless, if you were into that stuff, you would have stayed.
I'm definitely not into that stuff.
Mm-mm. No, you're not. I can't say how I feel because
I know. I can't really say how I really feel either. I feel betrayed by humankind. I'll be honest. I feel betrayed by people. I feel like everything I was good at has always been shot down.
it has.
Because of other people interfering with my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see humanity at its best, but I don't think I'll ever see humanity at its best. I see the worst of humanity. I see the very worst of humanity. And always have. No one's ever come to help me out. It's like, Shannon, you're on your own. You know, you weren't really parented. You were pretty much neglected or abused, if you're seen. Like, how dare I want a hug from my parents? I remember my dad and mom always pushing me away when I just wanted a hug.
Mm-hmm.
I have that memory. I don't have a memory of them wanting to actually embrace me.
I know.
There's not one time in my life where I felt special. You know, like other people, they feel special. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not one time.
It's very messed up.
Like, if I ever did anything that was awesome, I was never congratulated like other people would. Like, oh my God, that's awesome. Good job. No. My motivation was, don't fuck it up. And I try not to fuck it up, but they fuck it up for me by interfering. Never had a normal life. I just feel lost. Lost and helpless with no hope.
Yeah, that's where we're at, honey. So it's accurate for you to feel that way.
Yeah, but you're just feeling this for the first time. It's like I've felt this way my whole life.
Well, could we not go into comparing each other's
I
sorrow?
know, but it's not a comparing. It's if you never had that feeling, but yet you've always wanted to feel that way.
Yeah, I know what you mean. From your parents. Yeah, that's not something you can ever replace.
No.
You can't replace that.
No.
Yeah.
You know, I accomplished things I never got. Like, oh my God, you're awesome. Good job.
Yeah, it's not normal. That's not normal at all. At all. I'm sure there's people that have gone through the same thing that you've gone through, but it's unique.
Like, William was trying to, we were talking yesterday. And I said, I wish I knew how it was to have a mother. And William was like, well, you know how to be a mother, but that's not the same.
No.
Maybe I would have been a better mom if I had a better mom.
Yeah, but you're a great mom. You are. So.
I know.
You got there on your own.
Yeah. The only reason why is I didn't want to be like her, so I did everything the opposite that she'd do.
There you go.
Because I love my children. They're awesome, and they deserve the very best, and they're getting the very best right now.
Yep. Yes, they are.
And they deserve that. Like, how does someone who is mentally ill and physically ill, who can't even freaking walk right, like, if I took my nursing physical, I'd fail it. Because I can't bend the way I used to. So I have this useless certificate and degree because my body won't work. All I can say is I can't wait till Jesus comes. I'm really tired of just feeling, just taking all these freaking pills just so it can take the threshold of pain off. It doesn't even fully take care of the pain.
Yeah, it's not living. It's not.
No. I hate it. I hate that I have to crawl up the stairs in order to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of just existing. I want to live. I want to be able to go on hikes and go to amusement parks and parks and
Zoos, see animals.
go to zoos and museums.
Mm-hmm.
But that requires a lot of energy and me acknowledging I'm going to be in horrible pain the whole time, so I can't even enjoy it.
No.
I don't know what to do anymore, but I would like to have just a regular life. I'm tired of people breaking my heart. And claiming they care, and then I'm finding out that they're just like everyone else. And I feel like a baby because I'm crying about it. There's only so much a person can go through. And I'm sad. And every single time I try to do something, I get sabotaged. What do you do? What do you do?
There's nothing you can do, honey.
Like, people don't want to be good. They don't want to.
Some do. Some do, actually. And that's the reason we are still surviving somewhat. Some people do like to help. But it's not many.
Yeah, but I'd like to be in a position where I can help myself.
Well, you're not. You're physically not able to. Period. You're just not able to, hon. You know, they say you deal with the facts you're given, not the ones you want. You know, and it's true. Your body's been racked for various reasons, and you're just not able to help yourself. And honestly, with social programs and stuff, there's some help, but to the level where you're at right now, it's
No, our government's going broke, so they can't help people like they used to.
not as much.
No. And it's because they decided to give more help to corporations than its own people. But corporations are considered a person, which is bullshit.
Well, mainly the military-industrial complex has really milked this country for everything it's got. We put everything into bombs and not butter. That's another expression. Bombs or butter. Yeah, go with the butter instead of the bombs. But no, we've had plenty of bombs and no butter. Very little butter. Let's put it that way. Mostly bombs.
Yeah, exactly.
Trillions and trillions of dollars.
Yeah, you could bail the banks out. You could bail the cars out, car corporations out, but can you bail your own people out? The ones who vote you into office?
Yeah, the level of help that's in the social programs could be so much more.
If we didn't put it into killing people?
Yes. Absolutely. Bullets and bombs instead of food.
Nah. This is not how life should be.
No.
This is not how humanity should be.
Amen.
You know, I could only pray either Jesus or the aliens take me because, like,
Yeah, Jesus is an alien too, though.
Yeah, true.
By definition, extraterrestrial.
No, I'd go on a spaceship instantly. I don't know what will exactly happen to me, but you know what? At least it's something.
Yeah, I've been calling that too. Every time I walk, I'm like, if you're up there, get me out of here. Because I am really done living this way.
Like, we are a cancer on this earth.
I think
We
most
really
people
are.
agree with that.
Oh, I sound so nihilistic.
Deep down, people agree with that. They do. They might say, oh, that's ridiculous on its face. But no, you really got to think about it. If we weren't here, this planet would probably be thriving.
Yeah.
Out of all likelihood, with just the animals.
Or we stay being hunters and gatherers and not start these factories and corporations that poisoned everything.
Industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the natives knew better.
Yeah,
They respected the planet.
definitely.
Do these corporate guys respect the planet? No, because it's all about getting more sheets of monopoly money.
Yeah. Resources. That's right.
And now we're like forced to have to survive with this internet and forced to survive with all this stuff that we really don't need.
You must have a phone. You can't function without a phone.
Yeah.
One of these stupid boxes. You can't function without it.
No.
I hate them. I never wanted one. It's like, I don't know, 20-something before I had a phone. I didn't
Same.
want one.
But
At
it
all.
wasn't because I didn't want one. It's just because I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, obviously. I didn't want one. I could easily afford it. I didn't want one.
You know, most of my life I've been po, not poor, po.
Po-po.
Couldn't even afford the O and the R.
Here you go.
And then people look at you like you're some nutcase by saying, I don't want to deal with people. Well, if you went through what I've gone through with people, you wouldn't want to deal with them either.
And guys, I put it in the chat. I'll do it again if you want to help us. And this is me doing this. This has nothing to do with Shanny, okay? I'm going to give our PayPal. in here, and we really appreciate it because we are in a tough spot, man. We have been for quite a while, and there are nice people that like to help. So if you want to, I'm putting the PayPal in there and you can help us. We'd really appreciate it.
I wish people would be good, be wholesome again. You know, there was a short period of time in the 80s and 90s where people actually acted like your neighbor. Actually cared for you. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I like to be cared for. It's a sad life. It's a lonely life. Hillary Clinton actually has this. I think it's in the New York Times, talking about how loneliness affected her and affects people now. How social media influenced and helped loneliness to become greater than it ever was. And I agree. Because I live a very lonely life. I don't really talk to anyone anymore because it's like I just have it in the back of my head, like if I talk to them, they're going to hurt me. And then I'll just cry again. All in all, humanity really has failed me. Whatever. It is what it is. I hate life, though. Whatever. Forced to live a very lonely life. Not knowing what love is from parents, or not knowing what love is from siblings. And the last time I checked, I am human. I'd like to be uplifted. Whatever. 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 I'm making content and you're still watching 'cause I make the fucking content. Alright, so I'm gonna say this. Obviously, I'm not doing good today, but I'm in a lot of pain and a lot of things I've just been thinking about a lot. I pretty much making this today just to say goodbye to people. Because I can't handle the stress. I can't handle these fake people who pretend they care for me, and then I find out that they're talking shit behind my back. And they just try to be nice to me just to get information.
and just throw me pretty much under the bus because they need the fucking clout. I can't do it anymore. I'm way too sick. I'm in way too much pain. So I'm going to be turning my Instagram over to Jason. Because I can't do it anymore. I don't have the energy for it. I honestly don't have the mental capacity to do it anymore. I'm done going through it over and over again. I'm done being hurt. I'm done. I'm already taking enough pain as it is within myself. Mental pain, flashbacks. Like last night was not a very good sleep. I kept having flashbacks of when I was a kid. And how my sister would hit on me, like slap me in the back of the head and hurt me on purpose. And then seeing my parents stick up for her like I did something wrong. And like it's okay to hurt me. Now that type of pain, that type of abuse I took from my sister and my mother and my father really affected me in adult life where I needed it. And I still need therapy. And I'm already going through so much medically and physically that it's just like, it's too much to take. I don't want to talk to people anymore. I do not seek out friendship from anyone anymore because it's just why? They're just gonna hurt me. They're just gonna betray me. It hurts too much. It's too much stress on me. Like how my life and everything that's happened has been spun in such a negative, nasty way. So I'm just gonna go and protect whatever left I have. Because I need to protect myself, and I need to not have stress anymore. Because it's killing me. It's killing me. I have trouble eating. I have trouble sleeping. And I don't need any more additional stress. I wish other people would feel the same as I do, but that's not gonna happen. So, this channel and everything else of mine is going to Jason. Because I can't do it. It's too much. I'm too sick. I hurt too much.
And I have to do this for me. And try to find some solitude and peace, because I'm never going to find solitude and peace over the internet. And I don't think anyone could ever find solitude and peace over the internet. But as for me, I'm checking out. Here, you could talk to my husband now. He'll probably change it to his name or something. I don't know.
This is a really bad time to be talking to anybody.
Yeah, well, it's your channel now. I'm done.
Okay. Well, I haven't had any proper food for like 3 days, so I really shouldn't be talking right now. Because I'm having thought loops and all that bad stuff that comes with the condition that I have. So for now, all I would have to say to you is, if you could help me in any way you could in my PayPal, it's @RevDude. Thank you. And I'll get back to you when I'm in a state of mind where I'm not really mentally not good. Hey guys, what's up? It's Rev. So this is my channel now, apparently. So I'm going to use it from time to time to say something, I guess. The YouTube channel, I don't know what the heck happened with that. It was pretty weird. It said that like we deleted our channel because apparently Shanny's channel was on with my channel. So I don't know what happened. We got hacked or something. It was very bizarre. But for my first live stream on Instagram here with this account, what I want to do is I want to speak on positive people, the people that have been around, that they're unsung heroes in our lives. Because honestly, we've been in a position where we've had zero income. And when you're living in a situation like that, and, you know, God bless what family I have left, you know, they've done everything they can to help me. But it's not, you know, it's not a one-person job to take care of a couple of people that have been in a really rough spot and been kicked around pretty bad. God bless everybody in here. I'm waving to you all. I have extreme anxiety when it comes to live chat from all of the stuff that's happened over the years. I used to not be that way, but that's just what I'm dealing with now. Thanks for the hearts. God bless all you guys. But I want to really speak on the positive people, and I'm going to do my best to, whenever I do a video, it be positive. I don't want negativity. I don't want hate. I want peace and love, because that's what Shanny is for. And like, rest in peace to Shanny Online, because she's done with it. She just can't handle it. Okay. And I really, it's tough for me to handle too, but you know what? When there's a lot of cool people around, and I feel like, I don't want to say it's a safe space, but kind of my mental state is so bad that it kind of has to be. It has to be a place where I can go and you know, say what I want and not see too much negativity. And if I ignore the chat too much, I apologize for that. I really do. But it's the way I have to deal right now, because right here, this thing is major malfunctions happening, and I'm trying to sort that out. I'm having a problem finding a psychologist because they don't take Medicaid. I'll tell you, the Republicans are really, I'm a registered Republican, but I don't like them because they really are trying to destroy the social structures of helping people that are in need. And I was always for, even as a conservative with money, I was always for social programs to help people in need, because it's like, come on, Joe Biden's in Scranton today, by the way. God bless Joe. We hope he has a great, safe trip here. I don't know. I'm changing in ways. you know. But I think it's positive because it's all it's the orientation of love and compassion and empathy with other people. Because it's like, yeah, I'm a Christian. Everybody knows I'm a Christian, all that stuff. But love is, that's the doctrine. Jesus Christ came here to tell us that you do two things, and that's love God and love others and take care of each other. You're going to know your brothers and sisters. I got chills, man. It's been a while since I've talked like this. You're going to know your brothers and sisters by the way they treat each other. And man, we really failed in a lot of ways as Christianity in showing the world how we're supposed to be compassionate and loving to others. So I want to be a part of fixing that as much as I can be, that's the reason you're going to get positivity here. I might preach on here. I might crack out my Bible, do the Reverend Dude hat and glasses. He ain't going to be negative no more, though. If the dude comes out, he's not negative, because I can't do that. My life is done with negativity, and it's just because, guys, if you knew the amount, you've seen it. You've definitely seen it. But if you had to live the amount of harassment that we went through, it really changes you as a person, and it has fundamentally changed me in a lot of ways. But I still love Jesus. I still love positivity. I still love love. Nobody's ever going to make me hate love, because love is the greatest thing going on the planet. Love is where it's at.
Love is the answer. Love is the answer. What is love? Love is the answer. Love is the answer. What is love? Love is the answer. Love is the answer. Your heart is important. Your heart is important. I love you. I love you. I love you. Your heart is important. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. Love is the answer.
So I want to be that as much as I can. Thank you for the hearts. That's very kind. And I'm waving to all you guys. You're awesome. Okay? Thank you for the positivity. But this first stream that I'm doing here, I want it to be about the good people. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I'd probably be committed to some mental ward permanently. Because it's in my history. I was self-medicating with alcohol, and I had to get off the alcohol because I was too much. It got way too crazy with the booze. So I went to marijuana when I was out in Colorado, and that is what it was. Main reason we lost our money was because of harassment and moving from place to place and having to leave everything. It was horrible. But I deal with it's schizoaffective disorder, but also I've been diagnosed now bipolar. So, and I'm not on meds because I don't have a psychiatrist currently. I had one, they dropped me, and then I was going to Scranton Counseling Center, and I can't get there no more. So I am without medication. You guys are the main reason that I am not locked up somewhere forever, I'm sure. Like something bad would have happened. It's the loving and taking care of people part that I believe capitalism has failed, because too many people have just taken their wealth and piled it in their coffers and have not helped the poor in the level that we need to. So I might go into that in the future, but I'm no longer a capitalist. I'm going to tell you that. And you might remember a while back, I kind of hinted at that. But I might talk economics in a future thing. But for now, I just want to say that all you guys, and I don't care if for one person out there, I don't care if it's a penny. I say, God bless you. God bless you. The penny, thank you. And every cent that you guys, I'm telling you, it's storing up your treasure in heaven because you're taking care of two people that really can't take care of themselves right now. Me, my mental state is just crumbled to the ground, and I'm just doing my best to deal with it at this point with nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to appreciate and send hearts like you're sending me hearts right now. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. I want to send love to each and every one of you guys that helped us out. And if you want to continue, it's that we have continued need. So if you want to help us out, my PayPal is at RevDude, 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 at RevDude. That's my PayPal if you want to help out. Because every day, there's something new. You guys know. You guys pay your bills. It's really rough right now. So every penny, Jesus sees that. And I'm telling you that he will bless you. Because I've seen it. People get like, they've helped us out and then they got wealthy. I can tell you stories. But I really appreciate the people that have shown appreciation for us. And it really is, it's love. It's the hearts. It's love. Exactly. I love it. So this is the first live stream. I'm just sending love out to the people that really have a heart. And you guys, it's appreciated so much. I love you. And I'm going to do my best to keep this channel as positive and loving as I can. Peace. Jesus bless you.
Oh, and yeah, here's another one.
What's up? The Reverend Dude here. And I just want this on record, right now. This video goes out to an individual on YouTube by the name of Lubus. Most of you probably know who he is. And I want to tell you right now, he gets 5 stars, 5 big sparkly stars on being a good human being. Now, I wanted to do this video because I remember back when, that guy that I used to call a friend of mine, that G-Man individual, he likes to pick on that guy a lot. You know what I mean? He really likes to pick on him. In particular, I don't know why. I don't understand why. Maybe some of you know. I know what Shanny thinks, and I know what I think. So I just given a shout out to the best hair on YouTube. That's Lubus. That's the Lubus. You're the shit, bro.
Oh, and yeah, here's another one.
This video has to be a minute for it to go into Reels, so I have to wait a little bit. I'm sorry. I guess YouTube Shorts are useful for something. It can be as short or long as you want it to be. But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is to let you know it's my birthday today. Yes, it is the Reverend Dude's birthday today. So if you want to make me a happy Reverend individual, I'm going to leave you a couple addresses that you could help me at if you want to. All right, here we go. Let me put this in the chatty chats. Okay. If I got a birthday, it's like, use it. Why not, right? That's how I feel about it. I'm getting older as it is. So could somebody make it a nice day for me? Where I don't feel like I'm wanting for something. Do you understand what I mean? Life is like this, guys. It's like you're always wanting for something. Hang on. There. All right. If you want to make the Reverend Dude's birthday a happy birthday, you can drop me something in one of those places. Either at PayPal, at RevDude, RevDude, or at Cash App, hashtag ASMR Gaming, all capital. You guys rock. I love you. And I'll be back with more content soon. Later.
Oh, and yeah, here's another one.
What's up, guys? It's Rev. It's Revelation News. Like I made it that, you know. It's like that's always what I'm gonna be when it comes to like being on the internet. That's what I started as. I mean, well, originally my YouTube channel was like the Tento Saga. It was it was my sci-fi novel, because I thought that I was going to use it for like selling my novel and stuff, or like not really just selling the novel, but like eventually maybe like an audio book would go on there and stuff like that, which that's out there. I have a page, a YouTube actually. I think the Tento Saga audio book, and Shanny was going to record it, but we haven't gotten, you know, we've had this harassment for so long, we haven't really been able to pursue anything realistically, because it's like, oh, our channel is going to go down. Our channel is going to get screwed, so why even bother? You know, that's the deal. But I have a plan here that I think can be really cool. The chat is like, especially when I'm starting to do like, I would call it like a presentation or whatever you want to call it. I would call it like, it's like a lecture style presentation, and it's nothing scripted. I have nothing in front of me except my mini Cambridge scripture here. This is a mini Cambridge I got back in the day. That's all I got in front of me. It's not going to be scripted. I'm not going to read anything to you. In things in the future, if it's really involved, I might have some bullet points that I want to pop off each, and I have bullet points, and then I speak on them, and that would be it. But I don't even have that right now. So I'm coming on here this is how it's going to feel, and I'm going to call it Revelation News Podcast. And this is going to be number 1 of that, because I have an issue I want to talk about tonight with you, and I don't know exactly how long I'll be. Not too long. Really? Wow, that's interesting. Okay. What's that again? Have you heard Oliver Anthony's song, Rich Men North of Richmond? It's a song for the people. Okay. I'll check that out. The name again. Oliver Anthony. Rich Men North of Richmond. Oliver Anthony. Okay, I'll look that up. See, when you do stream of consciousness, I don't want to get too off the reservation of what I talk on. That can be a problem with me, because I walk towards issues, and then that sometimes leads to another completely separate issue. Then I'll start talking about that instead of the original issue. So I'm gonna dedicate myself, guys, to you, to try my best to remain on that straight road. He was just offered an $8 million contract and turned it down. Sorry for interrupting. No, that's okay. You're not interrupting. I'm kind of getting into the mode. This is kind of just an opener for all of the videos that are going to come after this. And then I might have a video where I just talk on something like a headline, or like Trump with the trial or something like that. I might talk on something pertaining to that. But if you saw my last YouTube videos before that channel just went away, like I'll be talking about that stuff again, definitely. But right now, I want to remain focused on this one issue that I'm going to speak on, and it's not that complex because I'm going to give you the way it is. All right, I'm not gonna go with this mainstream stuff that you. Whenever I see a segment on mainstream media that speaks on these issues pertaining to like economics and the way money works and the monetary system that we have, it makes me very angry, because it's clear that they just want to put out a bunch of gobbledygook to people. Okay, the Keynesian system is absolutely cancerous, and it creates bubbles and bubbles and pop bubble and catastrophe, and then we blow up the bubble again. It's all debt. It's all based on debt. It's based on thin air, nothing, crap. And then the fractional reserve banking system is exactly why we have a country that it's a bunch of slaves. We are slaves to this system. It's just a truth, okay? And this is why you have families that have to have both parents working huge hours to make ends meet. Now we come into the era of like, wow, like social media has gotten to be absolutely insane. So people can make massive amounts of money really fast now. And then we have the whole crypto, the new era of money, which cryptocurrency is massive, and it's getting bigger every day. And there's new cryptos every day. Hey, God bless you, Christina Blackfeather. I just saw you comment. And I don't know what that is. Some other deal, man. I don't know, but I don't think it wasn't you're not a comment in here. You must have commented on something though, because I saw you pop up. Blessed be to her. And every religion here is welcome. Okay, I believe in Jesus Christ. I like, this is my book. You know, that's my Revelation News sticker that you can't get them anymore. And I might try and make another Teespring. I don't know. Why would I even do it? Somebody's gonna just flag it and ban it. A package of Reese's Pieces is $3. That's not, no, something's going on. We're not at the point of like Weimar Republic, okay, where you need to have a wheelbarrow of money to pay for a loaf of bread. We're not there yet. Thank God. Okay. And hopefully it never gets to that point. But we're going to a place where I'm not sure that it won't go there. Okay. Gucci Trolls, I'm really liking what I see with you. I think maybe you're gonna like where I go with these videos that are coming. I don't know where you're at with Bible prophecy. I don't know if you're into that, but that's eventually where this will go if Jesus doesn't come back first. Okay, but I'm gonna do a series of videos. This is the first one on monetary policy and the bullshit of the Federal Reserve. Let's just jump into the Federal Reserve. And this is why I really would not call myself a capitalist anymore, because I would just, this is the reason I'm saying it. It created great wealth, but you have also the greatest disparity of wealth as well. The 99% of people have very small amounts of money to live on. Okay, the top 1% are the ones that the 99% of the wealth is in the hands of. That's crazy. And a system like that is inherently corrupt. And I'm going to tell you that it goes into the prison system, which is insane, but it does. Because the way the money works, it's worth so little, and you need so much of it to do anything. Okay, you have the criminal enterprise seems to be the better thing to do, because you're going to get larger and larger amounts of money from doing stuff like that. It's just a fact. And when you go into the prisons, I'm telling you, the number of minorities, non-white. You know, I'm white, non-white individuals there's something wrong. There's a great disparity here. And the way that minorities are treated by law enforcement, it's absolutely gross. Okay. And the prison populations tell you that something's wrong. You have a class, you have classes of people based on their color mainly that are being targeted. And it's insane. And I'm saying that as a white man. I saw it when I was in jail, guys. I saw it firsthand. But capitalism, I say, has failed us, because it should take care of people. Okay, the Federal Reserve Board, it's foreign banks that own the Federal Reserve of the United States. Okay? Yes, you have to understand that, and it's cancer. The founders of this nation, one of their tenets that they would absolutely they would say, if this happens in your country, you're really done. And you if you continue to have that system go on the path that it's at, you're going to have slaves in your own country. Your citizens will be slaves in their own country if you have a foreign entity that's controlling and owning your money. We can end the Fed. We can executive order them out of existence because there's no need to have a Federal Reserve. Okay? Constitutional money is printed. It's the values determined by the legislature and the Treasury Department prints. Okay? It's hilarious. Why would we base our currency on something that's so many? Russia is in the oil market big. Okay? Why would we base our money on something that's so manipulatable? Well, why? That's exactly why. Okay? But hey, let's not do the constitutional money thing, though. Let's not peg it to okay, what we can't do gold standard anymore. You want to know why? Because the United States doesn't have any gold left. It's gone. The Fort Knox is filled with gold. Yeah, not since like 1950s, the Social Security Act. Oh. The 50s, what was it? When Social Security? Okay? When did Social Security come in? And I'm not saying, look, I like Social Security. Because my views on capitalism, it just didn't do what it should do. Okay. And by virtue of it not doing that, I say, screw it. We need to take care of people before anything. Okay. There's no reason in a nation that's this rich that we can't take care of our feeble and old people and people that can't work and stuff. There's no reason why we can't do that with somebody that's living in the country that's as wealthy as Elon Musk. It's ridiculous. Do I feel like I'm drifting into a Bernie Sanders situation? I like Bernie. I always like Bernie. Okay, even as a conservative capitalist. Isn't that crazy? What?
Hi, baby.
Hi. There she is. Your glasses.
Oh,
Poor girls.
Yeah, they broke at the stem.
So there's the girl. Say hi to the Shanny. She's here. You go to the bathrooms? You wanted to say hi. Well, that's good. I was talking about monetary policy.
Oh.
That's going to be the first one. So, Gucci Troll said hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so we're talking about literally the world would pool their resources and take care of each other. You tell me how that's a bad thing, man. There's no way it's bad. That's straight up, man. That's what Jesus told us to do. Now, Marx just wrote this. He wrote the kingdom economy minus God. Put God out of it. I don't believe you can do it without God, which was why I believe that the kingdom economy that we'll have when Christ returns is Marxism. It's Marx's view, and I think Jesus would be a unionist 100%. Jesus would want unions. Do you think there's going to be any compassion for the worker in that scenario?
Baby,
What?
did you open up the door?
No,
Then why is the door open?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I can't remember if it was open last time. I forgot where I was going with that completely again, because it's like, you know, I can really get on a roll with issues, but it's like interruptions are really rough. I'm trying to, and I love her. It's not the point. It's whatever. So in future videos, I'm going to have a cool Bluetooth headset so I can move around, and it was out of battery, of course, for this video. I'm pretty sure the microphone on this thing is right here, and if I cover it up, you can't hear me. So I'm going to end with this, that the Bible says that an unjust weight and measure of currency is an absolute abomination to the Lord. And interest is against God. It's a satanic thing. Okay. We should have interest-free money in this country that's based on this is it's crazy to talk about, and you can debate it forever what the best thing that you could base your currency on is. But maybe a pure Marxist would say your true worth is your work. Your worth is your work. Could you base a currency off of work? Yeah, probably. But you want a tangible good, something that's tangible. Gold standard, it's something to look at. We want to go back to that, but we don't got no gold no more. Okay? We don't have no gold no more. So what do you do with that? China bought up a lot of stuff, and it's going to be the Chinese century. That's for sure. They're smart. They plan things, 1,000-year plans, the Chinese. They're incredibly brilliant people. So they're going to win it. But an unjust weight and measure is an abomination to the Lord. So we need to get the abomination out of the country, and people will have more money in their pocket. Because you might not have $10,000, but you're going to have like $1,000 that will buy you a car. You get a new car for $1,000 when you have a powerful dollar, the true power. Now, we can debate that. I'm not saying that I got all the answers on what you base your currency on, because that's something time and eternity that you could discuss. I really like the idea of your worth is your work. Like for me, it would be being, a voice, a radio guy. My worth would be sitting in front of a radio, a microphone, and doing a show every day talking about an issue, or doing the news. Like, that would be my worth, because I think I've honed myself into that type of thing, that I can do it pretty well. Or a radio show in general, that's my deal. I like that stuff. Podcasting, all of it. Elon Musk, I mentioned him. He said, look, we got to go to an economy that's a $1,500 given by the government to everybody a month. At minimum, at least $1,500 a month for everyone. Because there's coming a time AI kicks in, and a lot of these service economy jobs are going to be gone. And what the hell happens to people? They're not going to have, what are they going to do? You're just going to let them be like this, twisting around in the wind like that? And you're not going to help them, government? Yeah, you better. You better help them. You let this AI thing keep going. So, and we're there. Like, we're so close to the service economy jobs being gone forever. Making hamburgers, taking orders. It's just, then they tax the hell out of it. Oh my, Gucci Trolls is where it's at. You're awesome, okay? You stick with me in these videos. We'll have some fun, because you're really extremely good at bringing something up for me, and it just triggers something in here, and I could talk on it, Tax policy, absolutely insane. Loopholes for the rich, insane. Look at Trump's taxes, disgusting. The guy says he's a billionaire, and he paid a couple $100 in taxes for years and years. That is a disgrace. Donald Trump loves using the word disgrace. Well, that's a disgrace. He paid 200 and some million dollars to the Chinese government. That's why he doesn't like China. That's why Trump doesn't like China, because he had to actually pay his taxes in China. In America, he could just skirt them and go and use tax loopholes from his accountants. I don't owe nothing. Most years, not, deductions. I'm a charitable guy. Ridiculous, disgusting disgrace. And I see all of it now with the Trump thing. I can't believe it's gross that I ever supported the guy, But I would say I supported him for the correct reasons. It was to buck the system and piss off the system, and he did that. What are your thoughts on Kensington open drug market? Whoa, I don't even know if I could talk about that. I don't listen. I would be talking completely out of my butt because I don't know what that's about. So maybe if you want to try and jump in one of these chats with me, we could discuss that. Is that even legal to talk about on here? Open drug market. I'm very libertarian feeling on drugs. I think all drugs should be legalized and treated like any other substance. You buy it where you buy it, and it's you got your ID. It says you're 21 and you can buy it. I think all drugs should be lit. They talk about it on YouTube. Okay, well, it might be safe then. That's interesting. I'll Google that and do some homework, and I'll see if I could talk about it. But we need to change the system because it's not working for everyday people, and it should. Why the hell should the system only work for the top 1% of the country? That's insane. Revelation News, I'll see you next time. This was on monetary policy, Federal Reserve, disgusting vipers.
So, I just have to make a report for report's sake. I just got flooded with a bunch of stupid emails. What I think about the emails is I think it's G-Man trying to start a fight between me and Drag. And to be honest, I really don't care. But I thought I'd be, friendly and just tell you to find your light, man. Whoever it is, I'm just speculating it. I really don't care what anyone says. I know who I am, and I know that no matter what, God has my back. So if you're trying to fill fear in me because you want to stalk me, I'm just plainly gonna say that Jesus Christ is Lord. Amen. And it doesn't matter what Satan throws at me anymore. I'm just gonna proclaim Jesus Christ is Lord even more. I think you guys should read your Bible and do what it says. I have been reading my Bible and doing what it says. I'm not doing good in life. Neither is Jason. I don't know, but stuff is happening to me. I don't want to talk about it with you guys because it's personal. But I'm not doing good in life. So I know you're trying to get my attention. I think it's cute. But I don't care. Jesus Christ is Lord. Be with him always. You don't know when it's going to be your last day.
When you're done, can I say one quick thing to the folks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
You can speak.
I can say it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hi guys, this is Rev. I just wanted to let you guys know that I had a whole mindset of where I was going with future videos, but I'm not doing that right now. My mental state is not good. So when I get into a better space, I'll come back, but I'm not like the channel will be here or whatever, but I'm not doing anything for now. So
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
I just don't understand why they want my attention. Like I ain't doing anything in life other than just surviving life. All right. You know, I just, find the light. Find your light. I'm letting things go. Right? I'm letting things go. I'm just loving life right now. You know? I just hope you guys have a good day and,
Yeah.
find something to make you happy.
Amen.
Yeah. I bless you in the name of Jesus Christ.
Yes. Amen.
So, I got your messages. I didn't read them. Jesus bless. Have a good day. I think I'm done. Do you have anything else to say, dear?
No, I'm good.
All right. I dedicate this to Ryan of Church, by the way. Make marriage great again. You can get that on Rev&Shanny.com. That's right, Rev&Shanny.com. If you want that Ryan of Church, I got a titty for you, baby. Yeah, here comes the rooster. Yeah, here comes the rooster. Yeah. You know he ain't gonna die. No, no, no. You know he ain't gonna die. Walking tall machine gun man. They spit on me in my homeland. Gloria sent me pictures of my boy. Ooh. I got my pills against mosquito death. My body's breathing his dying breath. Oh God, please won't you help me make it through? Oh, here they come to stop the rooster. Yeah, here come the rooster. Yeah. die. No, 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 no. You know he ain't gonna die. Love you, Ryan. Oh, Rev&Shanny.com, baby. This is such a challenge, man. This should not be. We shouldn't be doing this to ourselves. Why are we doing with our lives here on YouTube?